Woman walking into a building and you see something hanging from the roof, the first thing your mind goes back to is slavery.
Today we are talking about the controversy surrounding a skeleton decoration inside a Chipotle Mexican Grill location. This story has now turned into a racial debate. Welcome back to Kimara Reacts. Please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell notification. Before I say anything, I want you to see exactly what people are upset about. Let's roll the footage.
Former employee tells us an incident happened over the weekend that she says was racially motivated.
ABC 15's Caitlin Richards joins us now. Caitlin, this is a trending story as well right now on our website.
And that's right. On Saturday morning, Kanisha Brown-Spivey tells me she went to work as usual, but what she saw inside, she says, was unexpected and alarming. We do want to warn you, some might find the image disturbing. Kanisha Brown-Spivey says she showed up for work at Chipotle on South Commons Drive in the Surfside area and saw a skeleton hanging from its neck inside the restaurant.
As a black woman walking into a building and you see something hanging from the roof, the first thing your mind goes back to is slavery.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
And the fact that it's still happening today in 2026, people are still being hung.
So that was a lie.
And it's supposed to be taken as a joke. It's not funny.
Brown-Spivey says she faults the worker who hung it, also management for not taking accountability.
And all I got was a text message, "Are you done?" That's all I got. No, "Are you okay? What happened? Do you want to talk about it?"
Okay.
We reached out to Chipotle's corporate office asking about this incident. We received a statement saying, in part, quote, "The employees involved said that there was no racial motivation or intent behind the display referenced in the social media post," adding, "We understand how it may have been perceived and we take these concerns very seriously."
Psych!
Tiffany Andrews, the president of the Myrtle Beach branch of NAACP, says this type of behavior is not okay.
At some point in time, enough is enough. And what I will have to say to the CEO of Chipotle is what you perceive as being offensive may not be what I perceive as being offensive.
Oh, Lord. Again. Again.
Therefore, we must have sensitivity training to make sure we're all in tandem of what is offensive and what's not.
South Carolina and Wyoming are the only two states without any hate crime laws. I asked if South Carolina had a hate crime law in place, would this situation have happened?
I don't necessarily think less of these things would happen. However, there's more of a consequence that will come with it.
Brown-Spivey says raising three boys, the incident has a deeper meaning for her.
It does not mean anything. It's important for you to stand up for what you believe in and to stand up for yourself.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. I'm saying.
Andrew says it's important people are aware of their protection under Title VII of the Civil Rights Act, which prohibits bias and punishment based on race, color, religion, and sex. In studio, Caitlin Richards, ABC 15 News.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
All right, you've seen it. Let's talk. That is a skeleton hanging inside the restaurant. There is no rope tied around its neck. There is no noose. There is no racial message attached. It is a decoration. And yet this turned into a racism controversy. Now here is where it escalates. The employee, a woman with 3 boys to take care of, decided to quit over this. Nobody was fired. She quit. And I want to approach this calmly because emotions are high in situations like this. But adulthood requires discernment. If we are going to publicly accuse something of racial symbolism, there should be actual evidence of racial symbolism, not assumption. If something is hanging, that alone does not automatically equal slavery imagery. That connection is an interpretation. And when interpretations are presented as facts, narratives are created. Once the narrative is created, media amplifies it. Then organizations step in. Then corporations respond. And suddenly, a decoration becomes a cultural crisis, that escalation is what concerns me. When you have 3 children depending on you, stability matters. Walking away from employment over a decoration, not a threat, not harassment, not discrimination. A decoration raises questions, not about feelings, but about judgment. Because resilience is something we are supposed to model, especially for young boys watching how adults handle conflict. What we are witnessing is a pattern. Neutral situations become racialized through assumption. And once that happens, it becomes nearly impossible to pull the conversation back to reason. When everything is labeled racism, the word loses weight. When every discomfort becomes oppression, real oppression gets drowned out. That does not empower anyone. It erodes credibility. If something truly crosses the line, I will say so without hesitation. But this feels like projection. There was no rope. There was no stage symbolism. There was no stated intent. And yet it became a headline. So I'm asking you, are we responding to facts or to interpretations? Drop your thoughts below. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.